Come. Yes, I am. Come on. Thank you. Gene, L'Oreal, thank you so much for doing what you do here, and we really appreciate everything. I haven't done this in a while, and I don't really have anything funny to say. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you, Paul. I know something important. I feel really important that it's an election year, and I know half this room is going to hate me in 4 months because they're going to assume. You know, we know who you think. It doesn't matter. Look, the whole thing is, they've already chosen for us, right? They've already chosen. There's these two guys. And before we, look, in 2016, Trump got elected, and it was weird, right? But he said things that resonated with people, right? He said things like, we're going to put America first, you know, and people wanted to hear that. And then after a while, he kept talking, and diarrhea was coming out of his mouth, and it scared the hell out of everybody. And Dr. Bender, you can attest to this because you're a therapist. Kindergartners need therapy because he ruined their lives. Like, what the fuck was going on here? You know, and now, what do we got? What do we got going on? Our two choices are a guy with diarrhea coming out of his mouth, or a guy who's probably going to shit his pants. And the worst part is the guy who shits his pants, if he dies, what do we got? The fucking hyena, right? It's a scary, scary time. But no, I'm here to help. I swear, I'm wearing the shirt for a reason. I'm seriously, I think we can fix this. We can fix this. And here's how I think we can help. They don't realize we got the secret weapon, right? You know, Second Amendment, great. But you're not going to take on the U.S. military. That's nonsense. But we have a secret weapon. It is called the write-in ballot, right? But don't fuck it up. Don't write your own name in. That's just a wasted vote. We all have to agree on one guy or gal who's going to be the next president. And we're going to GameStop this shit, right? Fuck those guys. We're going to GameStop it, okay? Now, who's the most charismatic guy on the fucking planet right now that can do this who's independent?
Paul.
He's not qualified. He's British.
He's British.
Yeah.
Natural born citizens.
Look,
I was paid to say that.
there's a charismatic, who's also quite charming, independent guy who's going to be the people's president if we all decide he's going to be the people's president. You smell what I'm cooking? That's right. The people's champion should be the people's president. Yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now learn how to spell it, motherfuckers, or that's how they'll get you on the technicality. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for president. Okay? He's independent. He started with humble beginnings. He rose up to where he is now with hard work and determination. And I think if we all do that, if we're unified and we all do that, we're going to stick it to the hard left and the far right, and then you won't be mad at me because you won't have to make any assumptions about what I might have done, right? Now, if we've got The Rock as president, it only seems that you never see this coming. Who should be vice president? John Cena. But think about it. Think about it. Cena speaks Russian, Greek, French, Italian, and Mandarin. Okay? And both those motherfuckers can kick the shit out of Putin, right? Who do you want in there? Who do you want in there? All right. Now hold on. So now we've got charisma, we've got charm, we've got intelligence. We know that both of these guys are going to choose the right people to guide them to make decisions that are best for us, and they don't owe anybody anything. Here's the beauty of it. They don't have to go to a debate. They don't have to campaign. They don't even have to say they're running. When the day comes, automatically, we got them, all right? Tulsi Gabbard, Speaker of the House. And then for Secretary of State, we want a guy who can put two people in a room together who disagree and make them come out with common ground.
George Fogle, 2 girls, 1
No.
guy.
Two guys who are in a room together, they come out with common ground. the biggest cult in the world, Joe Rogan. And now we got our ticket. Now everybody remember that. Share that with everybody you know, and let's do this. Let's GameStop this shit. All right, now that was the light, which means I only have a couple minutes, like a couple seconds.
I thought it was 1 minute.
Yeah, you're right. So it's less than a minute now, but thank you. So I am starting a podcast. I know, everybody's got a fucking podcast. But my podcast is going to be different because I just bought a wood-fired oven. So you're going to come to my house. We're going to have pizza. You tell me what kind of pizza you like. I'm going to make the pizza. We're going to talk about shit. We're going to promote stuff. Like, Gene, if you'd like to come to my house and we talk about stuff, I think you would love to listen to that podcast because you've got a lot to say about what you did as a comedy club owner for all these years.
You got pizza?
I got pizza anytime you want. All right? And we're going to call the podcast Pizza and Sodomy. I just think it's a fun name, right? It's a fun. Gene, get up here. Come on. I'm sorry I didn't have anything funny to set up, but I think it was a podcast. Come here. I got everything.
Thank you, Tom.
Welcome back.
Hey, we're up to a pretty good start so far, huh?
Don't worry, we're gonna get the balls in.
I know, it's gonna go rough. Sally, you ready?
Sally, Sally.